that's Red, a.k.a. Bob and Jim when he was a racehorse.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Good morning.
All right.
I always see you early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm an early riser.
Pushing 2 horses around.
Yeah.
What's that about? Like, what is that?
Well, I ride the lead ponies, and I have a lot of work in Oklahoma, but my stalls are in Clarecourt, which is on the other side of the racetrack. It's too many miles to get back and forth to switch horses.
Okay.
So I just tie one up here and switch back and forth. That way nobody has to work too hard. And it saves time. It's 20 minutes walk from there to here.
What's the stable?
This is Michelle Nevin.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah.
Where you from?
I'm from Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
How long you been involved in?
I started in 1978. After school, I'd get on horses at a thoroughbred farm and do stalls and everything.
Oh yeah.
Then when I graduated, that's what I wanted to do. I went to the school of racetrack.
You worked at Tampa Bay?
Yeah. I was in New York for like 30 years, and then I just go home on vacation. But now I've been going back in the winter to Tampa and working because my mom's getting up in age, and I need to be there at least 6 months out of the year. So it works out perfect though. 6 months here and then 6 months in Florida.
Right. Who's some of the notable trainers you had this opportunity to work for?
Rick Dutro and Angel Penna. I have to think back.
Senior or junior?
Junior.
I worked for him also.
You did? John Veach.
Yeah. Close to him. With Darby Dan or Calumet?
Huh? Darby Dan.
Yes.
That was just when I first came to New York.
Okay.
You know, that all the big outfits were fading out, you know. And
Ohio.
Yeah.
That was Proud Truth days.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. John,
my buddy used to get on Proud
great.
Truth.
Really?
He won the second Breeders' Cup Classic at Aqueduct.
Wow. I wasn't there for the first Breeders' Cup at Aqueduct, but then I worked, because I'd pony in the afternoons as well. I'd gallop in the morning, and then I'd pony in the afternoons. And I did the 90 Breeders' Cup, 95 Breeders' Cup, 2000 Breeders' Cup. And then after that, they didn't have them. Yeah, then after that, they don't have them in New York anymore.
That sucks.
I'm not sure why.
You know, what was racing like back when you first started versus today?
It was different. People could only have 30 horses at a time. It wasn't these huge outfits.
Yeah.
You know, even the big trainers. Mac Miller. I had signed up to work for Mac Miller with Rokeby Stable when I first went to New York. Just, you know, I wanted to pony horses too in the afternoon, and for Rokeby Stable, you had to go back and graze horses.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, I was a punk kid. I was like, I ain't grazing no horses. I'm going out and work the races.
Yeah.
You know what's so unique about that stable? Not many people talk about them today, but they didn't use hot walkers.
The exercise riders.
Riders
That was another thing. I was
Yeah.
like, you know, I was like, I'm not walking no horses. I'm going to get on.
That was a classic,
Get on horses.
classic shed, right?
Yeah.
And people stayed there a very long time.
Yes.
So it was
Yes.
hard to get in there.
Well, you got retirement with them, but you had to go to Aiken too, and I was
cold
like,
that one.
nah, I want to be on the beach
Yeah.
in the winter. I also worked for a man named Pete Ferriola for 6 years. He was leading trainer in New York in the late 80s, early 90s. I galloped horses for him. He was actually a super good trainer. He took top care of his horses. He did something that nobody else did. He fed his horses clover hay, pure clover. You don't see that around here. That was jet fuel right there.
Clover hay?
Clover hay.
Jet fuel.
Jet fuel. Peb even did, you know, Peb the cartoonist, did a cartoon of him with 2 horses talking to each other, and the one horse says, "Is that from Shea Ferriola?" And he cooked their oats. He did a lot of old school, you know.
My uncle worked for him, and I remember he had a big
Who
horse.
was your uncle?
Sleepy, Wilbur, Martin. You remember when he had that big chestnut horse named Tarantara?
That was right before I got there.
Okay, well, he broke his leg at Aqueduct, but
Yeah.
he was a top sprinter over there, and he would give him the business.
I got there when Fuji was there, and Argyle Lake, and oh gosh,
Was
there
that
were so
before
many.
True and Blue and Socially Informed in those horses that he
Socially
claimed
Informed
and
was
many
there when
states
I was
with?
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
yeah. So yeah, been around.